Good morning. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. I picked up the little book, Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard. And it says, this book is concerned with the art of realizing your desire. It gives you an account of the mechanism used in the production of the visible world. It is a small book, but not slight. There is a treasure in it, a clearly defined road to the realization of your dreams. Do you know that I'm going to ask you to just suspend judgment? Just sit back and listen, to be settled in and quiet, not multitasking. You know, the way to manifest what you truly desire in your life is a simple process, and it works for everyone all the time. It works by law. The law always works for everyone, whether you believe it or not, whether you believe in yourself or not. But I think that's part of the point is it is always working. And the more that you believe it's possible for you, the more readily and rapidly you'll notice it. You'll start to live your life by law. You'll start to bring into your life what you truly desire, because you can realize that what you think about the most, what you hold in your heart, your actions all combine to bring into your physical experience everything that you're focused on with emotion. So Neville Goddard says, the world and all within it is man's conditioned consciousness objectified. Your own conditioned consciousness objectified, realized, brought into the real physical world, turned into objects by your own conscious awareness. Consciousness is the cause as well as the substance of the entire world. So it is to consciousness that we must turn if we would discover the secret of creation. Knowledge of the law of consciousness and the method of operating this law will enable you to accomplish all you desire in life. Armed with a working knowledge of this law, you can build and maintain an ideal world. Consciousness is the one and only reality, not figuratively, but actually. This reality may, for the sake of clarity, be likened unto a stream which is divided into two parts, the conscious and the subconscious. In order to intelligently operate the law of consciousness, it is necessary to understand the relationship between the conscious and the subconscious. The conscious is personal and selective. The subconscious is impersonal and non-selective. The conscious is the realm of effect. The subconscious is the realm of cause. These two aspects are the male and female divisions of consciousness. You could think of this as your conscious mind is male and your subconscious mind is female. The conscious mind is your thinking mind, your educated mind, your intellect. It's how you interpret the world around you. It's how you've been taught to think. In your thinking mind, you have a reasoning ability. You can look at the world around you and say, I love this. This is great. or there's a problem that's not working anymore. I really want to change that. You can interpret your outside world as horrible, everything's going wrong, or an opportunity to make some changes. A realization that what you've been doing isn't working anymore. And look at it objectively. It just is. It's based on your past thinking, it's based on your past behaviors, what you've been doing. Your conscious mind is where you generate ideas and impress those ideas on the subconscious. So when you decide that there's something different that you want in your life, or there's the way you've been living isn't suitable to you anymore, or you see a problem in the world and you think it could be better, you can think about that. Not focus so much that you feel terrible, not beating yourself up, but deciding there's something I want to do about that. There's something I want to change. I know that I can do better. And you get an idea. And that takes, in order to generate an idea, you need to allow your conscious mind to just relax, to stop thinking so hard, to stop consciously focusing on the problem, to allow your mind and your body to relax, to soothe yourself a little bit. The subconscious, the subconscious part of your mind receives ideas and gives form and expression to them. So that's where the subconscious mind is like the female aspect. The subconscious receives your idea when you emotionalize it and starts to give birth to it. If you think of your conscious mind as male and subconscious as female, your conscious thinking mind decides on an idea, decides where you want to go, chooses a destination, and the subconscious brings everything together so that you arrive at the destination. Neville Goddard says, by this law, first conceiving an idea in the conscious mind, you deliberately choose, and then impressing the idea conceived on the subconscious. So emotionalizing it, nurturing it, feeling what it would be like to be there. All things evolve out of consciousness, and without this sequence, there is not anything made that is made. The conscious impresses the subconscious, while the subconscious expresses all that is impressed upon it. The subconscious mind does not originate ideas, but accepts as true those which the conscious mind feels to be true, and in a way known only to itself, objectifies the accepted ideas. Therefore, through his power to imagine and feel and his freedom to choose the idea he will entertain, man has control over creation. I'm going to say that again. The subconscious mind does not originate ideas, but accepts as true those which the conscious mind feels to be true, and in a way known only to itself, objectifies the accepted ideas. Therefore, through his power to imagine and feel and his freedom to choose the idea he will entertain, men and women have control over what shows up in their life, over what's created in their physical reality. Control of the subconscious is accomplished through control of your ideas and feelings. The mechanism of creation is hidden in the very depth of the subconscious, the female aspect or the womb of creation. The subconscious transcends reason and is independent of induction. Independent of induction means it doesn't think. The subconscious mind doesn't say, yeah, that's good or that's bad. It just forms in reality whatever you plant in it. So if you think thoughts of poverty and misery and hatred and vengeance and resentment, and you get emotionally involved, that's what you're going to experience. You can't hold a grudge against someone and wish evil on them. That's like you drinking poison and hoping the other person is going to die. What you emotionalize is true for you. If you don't like something in your life, you got to quit beating yourself up about it. You have to look at it objectively. What do I really want? Am I ready to give up what I've been focusing on that I don't want? What I've been complaining about? And actually decide what I do want? What do I want? I want peace. I want love. I want harmonious family relationships. We're 6 weeks away from Christmas. I would love if my whole family was together respectfully and joyfully, being in each other's company, having fun, looking out for each other, being together because they want to be together, not out of feeling of duty, not because they have to, but because they want to. You might want a new house or renovations in your house. You have to decide, what would that look like? What color are the walls? What does the front door look like? What is the shape of the windows? Am I overlooking a prestigious golf course? Or am I in a little cottage beside the lake, enjoying peace and quiet? What do I really want? First, you think about it in your conscious mind, you get the idea, and as you get involved in the feeling of it, it's like the male impregnating the female. The conscious mind gets the seed of the idea, and through love and nurturing, plants that seed in the subconscious mind, and the subconscious has no ability to reject. It just believes whatever you're emotionally involved in. You want more of that? Here it is. You want more of that? I'll show you it in experience. The subconscious doesn't judge that's good or that's bad, that's evil, that's wrong, that's not what you want. The subconscious doesn't push it away. The subconscious shows you what you've been emotionalizing, good or bad. It does not reason, it does not judge, it does not reject, it only accepts. So knowing that, if you decide what you really, really want and get into the feeling of the wish fulfilled, get into the feeling of what's that look like? What does that feel like? What would that mean to me? Why do I want it? And just spend time thinking and feeling as if you're already there. The job of the subconscious is to look for evidence, to reveal to you what you've been thinking about, what you've been feeling, what you've been practicing, everything you've been rehearsing over and over and over. It shows you evidence in your physical world. The very first paragraph in this Feeling is the Secret is the world and all within it is your consciousness, conditioned consciousness objectified. The conscious generates ideas and impresses these ideas on the subconscious. The subconscious receives ideas and gives form and expression to them. By this law, first conceiving an idea and then impressing the idea conceived on the subconscious, all things evolve out of consciousness. And without this sequence, there is not anything made that is made. The conscious impresses the subconscious, while the subconscious expresses all that is impressed upon it. The subconscious does not originate ideas, but accepts as true those which the conscious mind feels to be true, and in a way known only to itself, objectifies the accepted ideas. Therefore, through his power to imagine and feel and his freedom to choose the idea he will entertain, mankind has control over creation. Control of the subconscious is accomplished through control of your ideas and feelings. The mechanism of creation is hidden in the very depth of the subconscious, the female aspect or the womb of creation. The subconscious transcends reason and is independent of induction. It contemplates a feeling as a fact existing within itself, and on this assumption proceeds to give expression to it. The creative process begins with an idea, and its cycle runs its course as a feeling and ends in a volition to act. So if you spend your time thinking about an idea that you have, how wonderful that would feel, how beautiful that new house is going to be. You design the house, you create what the rooms will look like in your mind. You pick out the furniture. Maybe you cut out pictures or you draw the house. Maybe you get the idea to draw up blueprints and have the house built. Ideas are impressed on the subconscious through the medium of feeling. No idea can be impressed on the subconscious until it is felt. But once felt, be it good, bad, or indifferent, it must be expressed. Feeling is the one and only medium through which ideas are conveyed to the subconscious. Therefore, the person who does not control his feeling may easily impress the subconscious with undesirable states. By control of feeling is not meant restraint or suppression of your feeling, but rather disciplining the self to imagine and entertain only such feeling as contributes to your happiness. Control of your feeling is all important to a full and happy life. Never entertain an undesirable feeling, nor think sympathetically about wrong in any shape or form. Do not dwell on the imperfection of yourself or others. To do so is to impress the subconscious with these limitations. What you do not want done unto you, do not feel it is done unto you or anyone else. This is the whole law of a full and happy life. Everything else is commentary. Every feeling makes a subconscious impression, and unless it is counteracted by a more powerful feeling of an opposite nature, it must be expressed. The dominant of two feelings is the one expressed. So think about this. I am healthy is a stronger feeling than I will be healthy. To say or to feel I will be is to confess I am not. I am is stronger than I am not. So if you're going to be saying affirmations to yourself, you want to repeat them over and over and over and over until your subconscious believes it, because your subconscious will act on the feeling. So if you're in debt, don't focus on there's never enough money and I can't pay my bills. You want to start to write out what is an ideal amount of money that you believe will make you happy, because you can do what you choose. You have the money to provide for yourself and your family. You're out of debt. You're enjoying life. You're not worrying about money or debt. You're just enjoying what you've earned. So you don't say, I will be wealthy. I will be a millionaire. Wouldn't it be nice to be rich? You say, I am wealthy. I am prosperous. I am abundantly blessed in every area of my life. I am healthy. I am loved. I am wealthy. I have the time and money freedom to enjoy life. You say it with conviction. You say it over and over and over until you believe it. You say it with the feeling that it's already there. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am loved. I am respected. I am loving and kind. I am respectful. I am at peace with my life. If you say that with the feeling of what would that be like, your subconscious mind starts to show you that that's what you really believe. What you feel you are always dominates what you feel you would like to be. Therefore, to be realized, the wish must be felt as a state that is, rather than a state that is not. So it doesn't matter if you say a million times over and over and over, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy. If you write it a million times, you could write it 100 times a day. I am healthy, I'm happy, I'm wealthy. Your subconscious doesn't buy that. Your subconscious doesn't show you that. Your subconscious shows you that you've been focusing on, I hate my body, my life sucks, there's never enough money. What you're emotionally involved with, what you're thinking in your conscious mind, and what you're feeling is what you're projecting out into the universe. And by law, what you're projecting out into the universe is what is revealed to you, what shows up, what keeps showing up until you decide What do you want? And practice feeling how that's going to feel. What do you really want? What does peace feel like? Think of a time where you were so in love. You could be totally in love with your pet. You come home and your animals attack you because they missed you so much. They show you unconditional love. Get into that feeling of what true, pure, unadulterated love, divine, infinite love. What does that feel like? That loving energy, enjoy that, and then send it out into the universe. And the universe shows you what a loving, kind, gentle, beautiful, peaceful world this really is. What you focus on grows. You want to feel loved and respected? You have to feel that inside of yourself. You have to love and respect yourself. Be kind to yourself. Show yourself what it feels like to be loved and respected and at peace. And then the universe shows you that's how you're really feeling. Feeling really is the secret. So when you decide what it is you want in your life, whether it's a material object, an experience like a trip, or a loving partner, peaceful family relationships, you have to imagine it. Allow your conscious mind to relax and focus on what that looks like. Why do you want it? Because of how you're going to feel, how you believe you're going to feel once that's your reality. So as you feel that to be your reality, the universal law puts it all together and delivers it to you. You see it after you believe it. Believing is not seeing it, but believing is seeing it. Seeing it with your physical eyes is what most people believe. You have to believe it at a deep subconscious feeling level where you see it in your mind, you feel it in your heart, and then your subconscious mind reveals it to you. Your subconscious mind is always awake. It's always looking to show you what you've been thinking about, how you've been feeling. Use that to your advantage. Spend some time feeling what it's like to be what you really want to be. Happy, healthy, loved, at peace, wealthy, prosperous, abundantly blessed in all areas. What does that look like for you? Schedule some time in your day to stop and think that way. Write it out, focus on it, get into the feeling of it, because feeling really is the secret. The universe always reveals to you how you've been feeling, what you've been thinking about. What are you going to do about it? Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. Enjoy your day. Take some time to really do this to create what you want in your life. And I'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7. Thank you.